All right, guys. Hey, how's everybody doing?
Hello.
Thank you for being
Hello.
here today.
Yep, we're doing really good today.
Yeah. All right, cool. So, guys, thank you so much for joining us here at Rivet Real Estate. We're going to give you the market update. And who's this show for? This show is for everyone who's looking to buy or sell real estate. At Rivet, we believe that every purchase and sale of real estate is an investment into your future because you can only do it once, right? You can't buy or sell the same property multiple times. And so we're really glad to have y'all here. Hey, Juan, how's it going? Thank you so much.
Hi, Juan. I'm looking at the market update right now. I was like, what?
So,
Where?
guys, I was actually visiting with somebody from Waco the other day, and they were sharing the fact that they were working at this facility that's going to be like it's going to cost them $1 billion to develop
Mhm.
in Waco. It's a paper mill. We covered it here back in 2023, and it's $1 billion investment. So what this company is going to do is they're going to create paper products for Coca-Cola and different companies, packaging.
Oh, cool.
And I was really inspired by what he was telling me. He said, "Man, you should see it. All this machinery is coming in from Germany, and the people from Germany are flying down here to making sure it's installed correctly." And
Hmm.
I was just thinking, I was like, how many paper mills are actually created in the world? Like these people must sit around all year until they get that phone call, we need a paper mill.
For it.
And yeah, and so I think what's inspiring about it is that it's going to be here in our region and $1 billion investment. That's phenomenal, isn't it?
Yeah. In Waco?
And Waco, yeah.
Cool.
So he actually is driving an hour back and forth from the paper plant. He's installing his company's in charge of installing all the fire. Uh,
Guys, the amount of employment that's coming to Austin, energy sector is about to blow up in Texas.
Energy sector, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys do you have a report ready because I want to share something today.
Well, actually, I just want to share a couple of things. So, not only do we have that $1 billion paper mill, but we also have a $400 million electrolyte sports drink facility that's coming in Waco. So, you know, I think what we're finding is more and more industry. We've covered that all year long about how industry likes to be on the outskirts. And one of the interesting news articles that I read, so be careful where you're buying, because if you are going into these outskirt areas, Bastrop had a funny article. I don't know if it's funny. I feel bad for the property owners there. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. But this is just, again, reason why we're sharing this is because you want to buy real estate where it's going to appreciate and where you don't have problems like this. So here's a homeowner, and she's complaining about this smell. And the title of the article is really fascinating. It says, Darling Ingredients Factory, Annoying Neighbors with Smell of Death. And so the smell that they're catching is there's a company that's using bird feathers and used cooking oil, and they're refining that, making some products out of it. I forgot what it was, but that's what the stench is in the air, and they're looking to make sure they take care of that. But yeah, definitely smell like, you might visit a property, you might say, well, it just might be temporary. What's that smell in the air? No, go back, check it out. You don't want to be
Scroll up, it says quell the smell.
quell the smell. Yeah, that's right. Here, hold on. Where is it? Okay.
I think we were just talking about it a few weeks ago that, we had somebody meet us a few weeks ago and they were like, hey, y'all kind of know everything where it's coming. I bet you guys covered the news on it. Um, I bet you guys made some move on the real estate in that area because you guys knew Tesla was coming there. And I still don't understand that what can be done to really help people understand what it means to invest in real estate. Because just because Tesla is coming doesn't mean that the investment is going to make sense in rentals right away. Like, I think we had helped pick up some properties in the Tesla area, and the rentals were not making sense at that time.
Nope.
And it's because the tax rate really makes a huge difference in monthly payment for people. And oftentimes when investment properties are bought, there is no homestead exemption on it. So people are subject to the full taxation on the property. And I was listening to the conversation. I was like, we knew Tesla was coming. We saw Tesla come in. We saw subdivisions go up, and we ran numbers on them, and they didn't make sense. So when people are looking to buy, unless you're okay with not having a cash flow or a negative cash flow and you can keep going, it's okay to invest there and hope for a future gain. Or you can buy somewhere where there's proven data, as long as you're investing in real estate. I think that's when, like, I was talking to some other person yesterday and they were like, okay, how much percentage of profitability would I get? I said, subjective. It depends on the deal. It depends upon the condition of the property, the location of the property, and the employment that's coming in the area, the commute. So I am ready to hear what you have to say next.
Oh, okay. No, all great points. So for the first quarter in 3 years, we've seen vacancy rates starting to peak. That's exciting news for me. I saw this and I just had a big grin on my face because I'm ready for those numbers to start tapering down. You know, a little bit tighter vacancy means more money in our pockets as investors. And so, again, regionally, it's going to depend on where exactly you buy and what market and what class of property you're invested in. And so, but right now we can celebrate the fact that we've hit the plateau. For the first quarter in 3 years, vacancy is stabilized.
Yay.
Wow.
I was expecting like a lot more emotions here.
Well, I think a lot more emotions. Real estate actually is one, I would say, investment asset that you can operate out of emotions. Like, you cannot just get mad one day and say, I'm going to sell my house. It's still going to take you 90 days to cash out. You know, in stock market, you push the button, money is gone, and you're like, oh my gosh, I wish I didn't sell that property. Didn't sell that stock. It went up. How many times have you heard the stocks went up after I sold?
Oh.
So if I hear you correctly, what you're talking about is right now we're not necessarily celebrating all of these wins. Our market is kind of struggling right now. Let's be real, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and it doesn't mean that it's not going to be different in 90 days. Real estate is a 90-day cycle. Any change doesn't occur right away. Any loss doesn't happen right away. It takes 90 days. So we're hoping that in 90 days, things will change and we'll see different results. But the confidence is higher. You know, I was having a discussion with a group of investors, and we were like, it's not what they declare in the news, it's how they declare it. And how emotionally a market reacts to it is what determines the market.
Yeah.
You know, I'm actually reading a very a good book. And in the book, they were talking about a human behavior trend. They said, let's suppose the London city real estate prices went up. Most people, according to economic theory, would think that people would sell their properties and move on the outskirts because they will get more bang for their buck. There is less traffic, less chaos of the city, and it's no longer the same lifestyle they had before. But on the contrast, what they found out is that people actually choose to stay there because there's a fear of missing out. They're afraid that if they just left the city, they're going to miss out on all the future gains they would have gotten by staying in the city. And they might not be able to ever move back. And so many people just stay stuck in where they are and not take action in making a change that is necessary. Where in reality, we know that the market is good. You take your cash out, you maximize your purchase on the outskirts. And when the market goes up, your outskirts go up too. But you're not going to pay multiples for that, which you would have paid years later. So I feel like context changes all trends.
Yeah, and sometimes, you know, now with there being a sense of where people can't afford to be in the city, it's maybe better for them to sell their property in the city, move on the outskirts,
A
and
lot
buy
of people are
one,
working
buy
from
one
home.
residence and buy another one to rent out.
Yeah. 90% of the work people are doing are working from home. They're not going to the location. Then in their heart, they know it's not necessary to stay in the city anymore. Like for the 10% of the times you have to travel, you're compromising 90% of the time.
Well, I just read a report, or there was a journalist that was sharing their opinion about how they think that, or they have this feeling that the population is going to move to the outskirts because living in the city is becoming so expensive. And so, let's, I welcome that trend. I think that's great.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I know you got some really good, exciting news for us on what the market's doing.
Yeah.
You want to jump into that?
Yeah. I'll share my screen.
Okay, great. And so, guys, while you're pulling that up, Rosie, you're still pulling it up, right?
Yeah.
So, there's good news and there's bad news, right? So the good news is there's some surveys that have been done recently, and it was on the Austin Business Journal, and they said the top 100 companies in Dallas reported a 44% increase in revenue from 2021.
Wow.
So going from $2.1 billion to $3.8 billion, that's quite a jump. And so, again, I know when you look at the numbers, and I like to really quote the Dallas Fed, and they're saying that things are starting to move along. They're not really, I think that's just the Texas economy overall. We're always going to remain strong, but we maybe are just kind of stabilizing now.
Oh, here we go.
How do you like this kind of layout?
Can you scroll up though?
Yeah. Is the screen?
No, I think what it is that bar on top where it says October 24. That black bar is getting in the way
Okay.
of the actual graphics.
Okay. Keep talking about something else in the meantime.
Gotcha.
Pull something out of your butt. Hurry.
No, so hey guys, so Austin just recently Texas is finally being ranked in the Michelin star report. So you're getting
I saw that.
You saw that? Yeah. You know what's embarrassing? As much as I say I love food, I've only been to a handful of those restaurants. And so now I got a mission, I got a mission to check out the Michelin star restaurants.
Oh, that should be a real series. A mission.
Yeah, imagine they did all the hard work for us already by creating that list. And Rosie and I had an opportunity to go to The Kitchen, which is a restaurant owned by Elon Musk's brother downtown.
Oh, did y'all go?
We went. We went with a friend, and we enjoyed 50% off.
What?
Yeah, and with our investment mentality mindset, it was definitely a win.
Are you guys able to see what I'm showing you?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay. So this is the data that shows, this is something, look, my biggest challenge is to make this look interesting. So how I'm going to make this interesting is I'm going to zoom out to most of it so you only see what matters. Everything else doesn't matter. How about you? You see do you see this?
Yeah, it's really
That's
big.
all you need to see. Everything else is nonsense until it's not. So why am I excited about this data? Every month, every city compiles the number of sales. I really hope one day they just join hands and make one big report for each city separately. But for now, we have different MLSs to go into this data for. Mm-hmm. All right. So property type, residential, all and new and existing.
Condos,
in Texas,
single family,
condo, townhomes all together, but residential. Guys, year to year, 11% rise in sales.
Wow.
How is that for an October?
Yeah.
That's
right.
Amazing.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you like
what's
the way
the
I'm
number
showing
what's the number that's negative 1.2%? Is
That's
that
year to date.
Yeah,
okay?
year to date is you don't need to worry about it. Just look at this number right here.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna say 325%. Okay.
Yeah,
So
I agree. I think the number above for the month is more important.
but
Shows that
single
we're
family
turning the
is the
corner.
asset that is contributing the most.
Mhm.
Townhomes and condominiums, not that much, right? So that's why we push people to buy more single family, not townhomes and condominiums. I would say buy these when you're ready to live in it for your personal gains or amenities. So you're at least getting some benefit out of it.
Well, those I've noticed those markets are take a lot longer to turn around, right?
Yeah, and they do because there is an HOA fee. Now,
Yeah.
this is all new and existing, but I'm going to show you guys the new existing homes, which is the resale, 11.9%. So big contribution was from the existing homes, and the new construction, 8.3% up
Still not
year to year. And the closed sale counts for the most recent 3 months are preliminary. So this data is not like old annual stale data. This is right off the press, right hot off the press. Now, year to year, dollar volume is up 14%. Townhomes in this, I think we can just average it out. But for existing homes, 17% dollar volume is up. Dollar volume means, guys, number of sale amount totaled up.
Mhm.
So if we added up all the sales prices of the homes that were sold and we compared it to last year, we're 17% up from last year. Guys, we're
And
getting out.
I guess the where reality kind of strikes is the previous months that are slow. When we're looking at the previous months that were slow, are we the question becomes, are we turning that corner now?
We are
Elections
turning
are
that.
over. The nation has spoken and they picked their president. So now can we get back to work and get back to
Yeah.
business? And it looks like this might be the corner that we need to turn right here, huh?
Yeah. And if I go local, hyper local, Austin Round Rock, look at this 3.9% single family. Property type 3.9% up year after year. And existing homes up 9.8%. This is like hyper local Austin Round Rock. So
Mhm.
why are more homes closing in October? We're not even November and December, which a lot of people are sitting on the edge of the seat because of elections, right?
Yeah.
And this is the time you want to crack that code of, the equity in your house and just grab it and buy something new. And I apologize. I know it's dizzy to watch the screen,
Yeah, it is.
go
Maybe
down.
you can
I'm
zoom
going to
out
stop
while
doing
you're
that.
going there.
Bastrop County, 5% up.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm just going to go
Dollar volume's up 2% too. That's great.
Williamson County, up 1.4%. We're large. So Williamson County, the closed sales are up 1.4%. And I'm going to go to Travis. If I can type fast. Look at this, 6.8% up.
Those are big jumps.
9.8%.
Dollar volume,
Those are
Look at
big
this.
jumps.
9.8%.
Those are big jumps.
Can you scroll to
Now, oh
Vermont?
yeah.
Can you?
Which one? Hayes?
Oh, you could do Hayes.
Hayes is still 4.9%, but dollar volume is
Whoa.
not there up, but the sales
Look
are
at
up.
year to date on Hayes.
I also think maybe dollar volume isn't up because there's a lot of new communities that are giving really good deals in Hayes County right now. A lot
There
of
you go.
communities. Yeah.
So what I'm really trying to show you guys is that people have been asking us, show us the numbers, show us the numbers, show us the money. This is us showing you guys the money. We have been talking about it, that we're going to get out of this cusp and it's not going to last forever. We finally are. Now people are like, where are the multiple offers on the homes? Why do you want to get there? Like, why do you want to make housing unaffordable to buy?
Mhm.
You want a fair transaction. Like, what is it that you're looking to get? You want to get out of a house so you cannot get into another one? Or do you want to get out of a house so you can buy another one?
Rosie, you were sharing Hayes County, and so there's a Houston developer that's going in, and well, they're building $3 billion worth of projects all over the Austin area, the whole entire Austin area. And I got to pull something else up. It's from Kyle too, but they're building, I think, like some ridiculous number of homes, 6,000 homes.
Where is this?
Well, they're saying it's all across the Dallas area.
But they're bringing it to Austin.
Otto, Elgin, Lockhart.
Mm.
Yeah.
So one more thing I would say is that, Brian, tell me what your experience is. I have seen builders give a
I've
lot
seen
of incentives right now. And my understanding is they're doing it because they're liquidating their inventory so they can invest into the next batch of homes. So guys, if you have homes, this is the time to grab incentives off the properties. Like Brie, what was the recent incentive? You were saying 25K off, another 20K in closing cost credit. And what kind of interest rate was that?
That was a 4.25 rate.
4.25 rate, 25K up the sales price, 20K in closing cost credit, 45K negotiations, and 4.99% interest rate. How do you find those deals? Text us, call us. Our number is all over the screen. Guys, these are the deals that you don't even have to lift a finger and you just move into it. You're not going to find them again. Because when builders start giving good deals, so here's the thing, when they tighten up, that means they're about to loosen up. When they loosen up, that means they're about to tighten up.
Yeah.
So the whole real estate market is only two things: loosening or tightening.
And these builders aren't selling anything that's not basically already done or won't be done within 30 days.
Exactly. Bree, remember when we were in 2020, 2021 market, did builders have any deals for anybody?
No, they had no deals. They wouldn't answer the phone call. They had a list of 250 people or more. They were very rude. They were letting people out of contract that were in contract so that they can increase the price. They said, "Oh, you don't want to pay $50,000 more for the house? Here's your earnest money back. Goodbye."
And I'll sell it to the next person for $75,000 more.
Yep.
Right? So what would you call it? Tightened sales of builders or loosened? Is the tight way of handling business or loose?
Tight.
Tight, because they're rigid, right? So whenever builders behave tight, well, you know what we know is coming up? Them loosening. Because what happened in 2022, 2023, 2024? How are builders now?
Oh, now they say, "Give it away, give it away." What's that song? Give it away, give it
Give it
away.
away now. Yeah. Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, there we go. No, I mean, you literally can say, "I need my monthly payment." You're at, let's say, 27. I need my monthly payment to be 2,500. Okay, we'll just lower the rate to X. We'll figure it out. Da, da, da.
You hear that? So now if you have a house and you're feeling stuck that, oh my gosh, I don't want to sell, and you're feeling frustrated that I don't want to look back and wish that, oh my gosh, what if I miss out on all the gains that I could have gained? It's natural to feel that way. Matter of fact, a lot of people feel stuck in them, but there is virtue in the ones who actually take action and then move forward because they realize that the gains are everywhere. And these are the people who end up acquiring larger size properties in this market. People who end up not making moves in this market always look back and have ouch moments.
Yeah.
So I think our numbers have shown. I can't wait to show the high sales prices and stuff like that and tell everybody who's like, remember 2023, we called you? Nobody can say this time we didn't call them. I have actual recordings of our videos, our webinars, everything that, hey, this is the time, move, move, move.
Our deals of the week that we send out.
I have record of all of it because guess what? In 2021, 2022, they were telling us, Rosie, Brie, why didn't you guys call us? Why didn't you tell me buy more? Ha 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 ha. I got a record list of all the emails we sent out, properties we sent out. Watch, those calls are coming. What are you reading all by yourself? This is also nauseating. You know that, right? You scrolling up and down.
$500 to $600 million being spent in Kyle, 138-acre.
Plum Creek.
Plum Creek, yeah. Maybe I can make the screen
I
bigger.
sold a property in Plum Creek.
Yeah.
Cool.
Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. So that previous one that I shared with y'all, they were talking about, the developer was saying, you know, Austin is the suburbs are really close to the city, like compared to other cities.
Yeah.
Round Rock, Pflugerville, Cedar Park, really close into Austin, and yet there's so many things that are needed, like as far as amenities, and that's where their focus is. So I'm kind of excited about a high quality of life in the area. You know, a lot more things to do.
Now, that's really true because if you're looking at like Austin compared to Houston,
Mhm.
when we have investors that come visit us, I mean, we can get through basically all
Wait,
of
can we
this.
talk about something really interesting?
Huh.
And I'm sorry if I don't have any filter on what we talk about. I much rather talk about everything rather than wondering about should I talk about it or not, should I not talk about it or not.
Mhm.
Some of our buyers right now who are saying we want to negotiate hard and hard and hard. And we do negotiate for them. What has been happening to those handful of buyers who were almost getting the best deal and before the deal finalized, what happened?
Yeah. We had a client who we were almost going to be able to negotiate what was that, 45,000 off of the already reduced price. And it was going to be the lowest price per square foot by over $20. Over $20. And this property had solar panels that would be paid off. And they were taking forever, kind of like not signing and kind of being willy-nilly and thinking like, what more can I get? What more can I get? Property ended up, they got another offer, went under contract,
Mm.
lost out.
Just because, guys, I sold a property just recently, 81 days on the market, full asking. No negotiations during auction period.
Yeah.
So please just don't create expectations around your emotions. You're like, hey, because you're feeling like it, that's how why you should expect the market to behave. The market behavior has nothing to do with how we feel inside us. Market is going to do what market is going to do. In last business planning workshop, we had this great conversation, and I kind of want to hang out and talk about it. There are things you can control and things you can't control.
Yeah.
The things you cannot control is market conditions, interest rates, job market, location of the property. But the things you can control, your expectations, your activity, your market knowledge, leverage of working with experts, and your emotions. You can control your emotions. And the things you can control, my mentor and coaches, they have given me this great formula. And I'm just going to give it away today. Just give it away for free. The thing that I've paid tens and thousands of dollars for, I'm just going to give it away free today. And that formula has made me so successful in so many of our business ventures that I'm just want to just give it away to you today as my happy Thanksgiving gift.
Happy Thanksgiving.
The GOI formula stands for
Wait, the what formula?
GOI formula stands for get over it.
Really love that.
Oh,
How does that
God.
resonate for you? What does that mean for you? Like, what do you mean by get over it?
Well, the thing is that you expect market to do a certain thing and the market doesn't do it. What you going to do? Get stuck in it or get over it? Getting over it is the way to people who are most successful have the highest adaptability in the market. I might be hated for saying that. I might be the most unpopular person for saying that. I don't care to be on your good side. But I want to be on your good side of investing in real estate. I don't care if the thank you comes in 10 years later, or even if it doesn't come in. But if my numbers show that your real estate asset appreciated, we did our job. What business are we in? Like, why are we even doing this then?
What'd be a good example of getting over it?
So interest rate is 4.25% on a deal. Seller is agreeing to give up $65K from their original list price. But they're not willing to give any more just because you have expectations of it. If you have enough evidence that that property now is a good deal and seller is not agreeing to do any more than that, like you've already gotten over 12 to 15%, and your expectations have still not been met, at that point, it's okay to get over it.
Oh, don't let your ego get in the way.
Yeah,
of
yeah,
your
just
success.
because you expect so has nothing to do with the market.
You know, one piece of advice that my mentor gave me years ago, because you've awakened that area of my brain. He said, if you like a piece of real estate, just buy it. Quit effing around.
You know what? Can I be honest with
So
you?
get over it and stop effing around.
Stop effing around and get over it. It's the same thing.
He said, if you like,
Raja, let's be real. You didn't like the get over it formula. I told him that. He's like, I don't know if I like it. I don't like how it sounds. Who cares?
I just
over it.
thought maybe it would hurt a lot of people's
Get
feelings.
over it.
It just sounded a little hard.
Eventually we do get over things, don't we?
No, we do.
Look, I'm talking strictly real estate.
Yeah.
Strictly real estate. Because that's what I have 100% responsibility for. Other things you handle however you like it. I'm nowhere to tell you that. But for real estate, you have to get over things that you can't control to create an outcome that is going to be positive and high return for future.
Right on.
You know what's crazy on what I saw about statistics and talking about getting over it? I was looking at the data in this one particular area, and I was looking at list price to sales price ratio, because I was thinking, okay, you want to negotiate? Let's negotiate. Let's see what the data is showing in this area. For the past year in this area, list price to sales price ratio was at 98 to 99.9%.
Yeah.
Why do y'all think it is that way?
Because sellers have realistic expectations on what they can get from the market.
Yeah.
When people price the properties accurately, they get what they want.
You know what my thought is?
Yeah.
You can't sell a property for an unrealistic price on the MLS. Because I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why you can't sell it for an unrealistic price. Because you can see what the neighbors are listed at. Why would they buy your property for an astronomical price when the house next door?
There is one rule in real estate in journal for negotiations. You can be all bonkers all you want in negotiating. I don't care. Like, let's be bonkers together. Number one, a seller, when overprices, helps other sellers sell.
Mm-hmm.
When buyer over negotiates for other buyers.
Yeah.
Rosie, I've always been curious about one thing. What if we took a piece of real estate and listed it for $1?
It will go back to the market value overnight, if not more.
And $1, I just mean like lesser than market value.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I think the value will actually come to where it's supposed to be. Right?
Yeah. Market will take you where it needs to go.
The market will dictate the price.
I tell people, I said, there's no way you can do that. There's no way market is going to let you do that. Because the buyers are willing to pay.
Yeah.
They're just not willing to pay your unexpected price, but market is always willing to pay. Money is always there. Every week, like Thursdays, I protect my mornings because this is the day we are evaluating all our properties. Like, I'm watching the market like a hawk. We know which property is going on the market, which one is selling, how much did they sell for, what is the activity in the area, what's going under contract, what's active, what's pending, what's sold, all of it. Are the showings going up, showings going down? The one thing that I have seen consistently is that every week properties go under contract. Every week properties go closed. Every week new listings come on the market. So somebody's decided to spend money, but not on the one that has been staying on the market. The only question we need to answer is why. And once we have the right answer, how open we are to accept that. Like almost everyone knows that being open to market and how it operates is the new formula to get more accurate results. I mean, it's so little, like it's so easy, and you just have to get on a phone call, screen share, look at the numbers together with your expert that's helping you, and everything is just black and white in front of you. There is no gray area. And I don't know, it's one of those things people do, but they don't openly talk about it. They know what's going on, but they have their eyes closed to it because somewhere they think that, oh, that's like a minor win in the market. I'm better than that. And so many people get stuck in expectations that actually end up biting in their rears later. And all of a sudden, longer we sit on the market, lesser money they get. And this is the rule of real estate. Be realistic, be open, because being open is the new formula of being accurate.
Yeah.
Cool. So anything else that you guys want to talk about?
No, that's it really. I just think that we're going to see a lot of mixed data, and the important thing is not to look at the tip of your nose. Look at the market as a living, breathing thing, and it's not what it is today isn't what it's going to be tomorrow. So
buy more, buy just more, buy.
Now, what did our mentor tell us the other night on our call?
They said the biggest regret they had is they wish they would have bought more properties off the market. And we've been telling our investors again and again and again. So guys,
I think the example was a $60,000 property in
1990 became a $1.6 million property in 20s. So it's scarcity. It's like supply and demand, guys. It's going to change.
Well, you know what? I just got off the phone with a friend of mine, and he said, Raj, I got this house. My in-laws are moving out of it, and they were thinking about selling the property. And he said, I talked them out of it. I said, you don't need to sell it right now. Don't sell it. Buy more. And I thought that was very genuine of him. And it was beautiful to see that he had that relationship with his in-laws. And he said, Raj, what can we do to rent that property out so that we can increase our portfolio rather than decrease it? Mm-hmm. And so that's something I guess the team will handle now. But yeah, that's all I was going to share. That buy more real estate.
Bree, any wins in the buyer market that you're seeing that people should be excited about? Mm-hmm. I've been raining on their parade today, so.
Oh, we're actually helping a client close on Monday, who got. Oh man, this property was originally listed at like $675. They did drop it to $635, and we still got it at $600.
Oh wow! Congratulations!
And do they have to do anything to the property when they move in?
Oh god, no! The property was immaculate. I mean, this person they're even getting the house deep cleaned. I mean, like the inspection report was so clean. I was like, I never even see new construction with this clean of an inspection report.
Guys, I'm excited for tomorrow. We have Coffee Social.
So guys, tomorrow at Coffee Social, check out the event link. We are going to have a special edition. We're going to show you something that nobody has access to off market, and we're going to do analysis that everybody's afraid to do. We're going to have a conversation that most people are afraid to have. And we're going to tell you secrets of properties that nobody wants to openly talk about. And we're going to just give it away. Give it
really
away.
Super excited about it. So we're excited about Coffee Social tomorrow.
It's a new location. Make sure you
check the event location, and show up at that coffee shop first so we can get together and meet. And then we're going to head to the property to check out the property.
Where is Coffee Social? Okay. Well, are we going to announce it on here? I guess so. There's a summer moon off of 35 in Round Rock. We'll meet there, and then we'll go off onto a secret location. I hope that answers the question.
Ominous.
Actually, let me see. I'll get you the exact address. It is, gosh, this is so hard. 200 University Boulevard. On that note, guys, I don't know if you're going to drop that in the comments. 200, and let's meet at 9 sharp.
Yes,
200.
We're going to be there by 9:15. So you guys come on in, and let's get going.
All right, guys. So one last thing, I want to show hands eventually. Yeah, let's get a feel for it. Maybe we'll do it at Coffee Social. one of these days we gotta meet up at Taco Deli.
Which
I don't
one?
know. Well, the reason why I bring up Taco Deli is because they just hired a brand new CEO, and they're looking to expand Taco Deli to other metros in Texas.
Oh.
So just kind of happy that our hometown little bitty Taco Deli is growing, you know, graduating elementary school. So feels good.
Love
Yeah.
Taco Deli.
Do you like Taco Deli, Brie?
Yeah, I love Taco Deli.
Oh my gosh, I love Taco
I
Deli.
don't know. I eat 4 tacos and they do nothing to me. I can eat 8 of them.
What's your favorite one, Brie?
I like just bean and cheese.
Oh,
Yeah, she doesn't want any vegetables touching her tacos.
I like bean papas and cheese.
Or I like egg and bacon and cheese.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, no
Hence-
vegetables.
Hence, I was still right.
No broccoli. No
Green,
broccoli
how
and
about
beef
some
taco.
tomatoes? Some tomatoes.
Yeah, tomatoes are fine.
Okay,
Maybe
what's your
put the
favorite salsa that they have?
Oh, okay. Don't hate me. I'm not a big salsa person.
Okay.
Because they have jalapenos.
Mine is Danya.
Mine is
Well, I'm actually done pulling leg.
Hey,
Today
John says thank you for arranging this. John,
thank you,
we
John.
we
Thank
love
you,
all of
Beth.
guys.
Thank you,
Thanks so
Juan.
much.
Thank you, everyone
Thank you for
who showed
watching.
up
Thank
today
you.
and had fun with us. So, this is a conversation that we actually have a very raw one every week. Like, this is how we would have talked behind the scenes if you guys were not watching. This is what we say to each other about the market. And this is how we read the market for ourselves and our people. So rather than having one conversation in time, we have it with everyone. So today we delivered 41 minutes and 41 seconds.
You missed it.
Yeah, guys. Yeah.
No, I
definitely.
didn't. No, I
Look, the
didn't.
economy is
I didn't.
expanding, and it's going to continue to expand. Maybe it's going to expand a little bit less, a little bit more one year, but overall, look at
It is
things
an
that are big picture.
it's an incredible time to buy. Well, on that note, guys, see you tomorrow at Coffee
Bye, guys.
Social. Let's check out the special
Bye.
edition
Take
property.
care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.